The time is 12:15. If you could please give your attention to the emergency evacuation procedure. In the event of emergency evacuation, alarm will sound. Everyone should exit the building by the way of the nearest stairwell in a safe and effective manner. If the nearest stairway is blocked by smoke, use the other stairwell. Do not use the elevator. Once you've reached the main floor, follow the exit signs to exit the building and quickly proceed away from the building. Please be mindful of others evacuating and of emergency vehicles. Madam Clerk, do you have the roll call?
Something's wrong. Mr. Chairman, there are 17 present and 4 absent. Commissioners Akerd, Bowers, Cole, and Daly are absent.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. 17 present. We have a quorum. The special session of the Blount County Board of Commissioners is to appoint someone to fill the vacancy in the Tennessee State Senate seat District 2. Madam Clerk, have the required statutory notices been given to the public, the Commission, and other parties as set forth in TCA 55111?
Yes, sir.
The chair did cause to be published in the newspaper of general circulation on November the 22nd, 2017, the notice of this meeting. Pursuant to the public notice, the chair has allowed registered voters to submit names in writing to the chair prior to this meeting. 2 names have been submitted: Scott Williams and Scott Walker. Is Mr. Williams present? Mr. Williams, thank you. Is Mr. Walker present? Does anyone have a letter from Mr. Walker saying that if nominated and appointed that he will serve? At this time, are there any additional names that a registered voter would like to submit to the chair? At this time, is there an additional name that any registered voter would like to submit to the chair? The floor is now open to the members of the commission to nominate candidates to fill the vacancy of the office of Tennessee State Senator District 2. The nomination does not require a second. Commissioner Carver, you're recognized.
I nominate Art Swan.
Mr. Swan has been nominated. Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I nominate Scott Williams.
Mr. Scott Williams has been nominated. Are there other nominations? Are there other nominations?
Mr. Chairman, move that nominations be closed.
Commissioner French moves that nominations be closed. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Bennett. Motion has been made and seconded. Nominations be closed. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Ayes in the majority. Nominations are now closed. Pursuant to TCA 55111 2B, after nominations cease, the county legislative body may discuss the nominations. The chairs will now recognize any commissioner for the purpose of discussion. Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I nominated Mr. Williams. He has a history of serving his country in the military. He's also a businessman. He's a class act and gentleman like none other that I've met. And I would just say that in the last 3 years as a county commissioner, I have submitted multiple emails to Mr. Swan, and during that time I have never even received the courtesy of a single response related to any of the matters that I have submitted to him. And I think that it's time for some new leadership and someone that will actually respond to the concerns that are legitimate concerns about government and state laws that are impacting local government. So I enthusiastically recommend Scott Williams. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Commissioner Miller, you're recognized.
Yes, I'd like to add to Commissioner Monroe's comments. I think Scott Williams would be a fine representative for us. He stands for everything that these citizens here deserve to have for representation. And he has strong character and a very strong family man. And most importantly, he's given many years to the military for us, and I just can't support him enough. Thank you.
No lights. Are the members ready to vote? The clerk will call the roll, and the member will answer with the name of the nominee for whom you are voting to fill the vacancy. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Allen? Commissioner Allen has voted Art Swan. Commissioner Archer? Commissioner Archer votes Williams. Commissioner Bennett?
Art Swan.
Commissioner Bennett votes Swan. Commissioner Carter?
Art Swan.
Commissioner Carter votes Swan. Commissioner Carver?
Art Swan.
Carver votes Swan. Commissioner Caskey?
Art Swan.
Caskey votes Swan. Commissioner Kaler?
Art Swan.
Kaler votes Swan. Commissioner Crowe?
Art Swan.
Crowe votes Swan. Commissioner Farmer?
Art Swan.
Farmer votes Swan. Commissioner King, or French?
Art Swan.
French votes Swan. Commissioner King?
Art Swan.
King votes Swan. Commissioner Lewis?
Art Swan.
Lewis votes Swan. Commissioner Melton?
Art Swan.
Melton votes Swan. Commissioner Miller? Miller votes Williams. Commissioner Monroe? Monroe votes Williams. Commissioner Moon?
Swan.
Moon votes Swan. Commissioner Stinnett? Stinnett votes Swan. Mr. Chairman, there are 14 votes for Art Swan and 3 votes for Scott Williams.
14 votes Swan, 3 votes Williams. Art Swan is hereby appointed to State Senate Seat District 2 pursuant to 55105. This special call meeting is adjourned. At this time, I'd like for Mayor Ed Mitchell and Judge David Dugan to come forward, please.
First of all, I want to thank the commission for their actions today. And on behalf of Mayor Larry Waters in Sevier County, in my conversations with Mayor Waters, he wholeheartedly and adamantly supported Art Swan and felt like he would be a great representative for Blount County and Sevier County, and I wanted to go on record with that. At this time, I'd like to ask if Art Swan would please come forward. I'm going to hand the mic over to Judge.
All right, if you will raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that as a member of the 110th General Assembly of the State of Tennessee that you will faithfully support the Constitution of Tennessee and of the United States, and do you solemnly affirm that as a member of this General Assembly you will, in all appointments, vote without favor, affection, partiality, or prejudice, and that you will not propose or assent to any bill, vote, or resolution which shall appear to you injurious to the people, or consent to any act or thing whatever that shall have a tendency to lessen or abridge their rights and privileges as declared by the Constitution of the State of Tennessee, so help you God. Congratulations.
Excuse me if I get a little emotional. Kind of a big deal for me. But I appreciate all of you here today. Appreciate your votes, and those of you that didn't vote for me, I certainly understand and appreciate your job too. Mr. Williams, things didn't work out, but I'm sure we'll meet again sometime. But I want to thank everybody again for being here, and thank you for your thoughts and your help in getting me to this point. And I look forward to serving you in the Senate. Thank you very much.